Ramel. I keep trying to like stream this, but I keep messing it up. Okay. So basically, I finished Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep a couple days ago, and I did both the final episode and the secret episode, and they were great. I totally did not think this game would be as like good as I thought, as far as like just the story. And the battles are pretty grindy, but they're pretty fun. But this game is so important to the story, because forget Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, the story starts with Birth by Sleep. This happens before Sora. And I'm still trying to understand the story myself, as far as like I kind of got some of it. I understand it more now. But I think my biggest question right now is like, what is Kingdom Hearts exactly? Because like, it's such a big deal. But anyways, let me just go ahead and get the file going. If you're watching this, just know that I'm gonna spoil everything in this game right now. So you can watch it with me, that's fine. I'm making this video mostly just for myself. I'm making it like a moment in video game history, because it really meant a lot to me. The first time I did it, I was just really like, wow, I can't believe this happens, and this is where this is, leading up to Kingdom Hearts 3, and I don't know, I was just really kind of really connected to this. So let me pull it up real quick. I won't be able to do the fights, but let's just start. So I'm gonna load up the file real quick. There's only gonna be very little gameplay for me, but let me just pause and explain one thing for a second. It gets really eerie, by the way. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is that the story is Terra, Aqua, and Ventus. In short, if the ending of each character, Terra, his story is that he basically gets corrupted by the darkness. He defeats Xehanort in a way, but then Xehanort goes inside his body and takes over, and Terra is not able to control his body. It's some weird, I don't really know how Xehanort did it, but he just or how it's explained. But basically, he's not able to control his body. Ventus goes into a coma. His whole thing, as far as I understand, is that he was the apprentice of Xehanort, and he was supposed to be able to become the X-Blade, but he needs to embrace the power of the darkness for him to do so, but wasn't able to. So Xehanort extracted another being out of him, the darkness inside of him, and created this character called Vanitas. And Vanitas is with Xehanort the whole game, trying to obtain the X-Blade or whatever. Anyways, Ventus's ending of his chapter, his story, is that he goes into his own subconsciousness, and he fights Vanitas to get control of his body, or to at least get the darkness out of his body, something like that. A lot of contrast between light and dark here. As far as I understand, if darkness and light have to be in a person for you to exist, something like that. Because with Ventus, getting rid of the darkness in his heart, he's not able to function. He's just in a coma. He's asleep, basically. And his heart finds its way to Sora. Like, the light of his heart is with Sora, something like that. And then Aqua, her ending is like she fights the outer shell of Vanitas. Her and Mickey Mouse, they fight Vanitas, and after they destroy him, there's this big explosion, and they all get scattered around, basically. Then Mickey finds Ventus and Aqua Ventus still being in a coma. Aqua, I think that's what happens. I don't remember if she finds him, but yeah. Sorry, yeah. Mickey finds Ventus and Aqua. Aqua takes Ventus to I don't know where, this castle, this kind of isolated castle, where she hides him, where he's still asleep, and then she goes after Terra. And Terra, who is merged in with Xehanort, they fight, Aqua and Terra. Aqua beats him. Terra gets control of his body for a second. He tries to he gets a Keyblade and he tries to stab the darkness Xehanort out of him. It seems like he kind of does it, like the darkness in him kind of diminishes, but anyway, so he falls after that kind of like Harakiri kill blow thing. And he falls into the darkness that's just like taking him down into like the realm of darkness. And Aqua, she freaking jumps into the darkness like crazy person. And she goes after Terra, and she's in a lose-lose situation. Basically, she can only save herself or save Terra. She chooses to give up her armor of light, I think that's what it's called. Each character has an armor that protects them from the darkness. She gives her armor to Terra, and she sends him up out of the realm of darkness, and he is saved, but he is still Xehanort is still in him, so he's not necessarily himself anymore. And Aqua is stuck in the realm of darkness, and nobody knows she's there. And the thing I'm confused about is how long Aqua is in the realm of darkness. It's supposed to be like a long time, and she cannot escape. She is there for who knows how long. So that's all I'm going to say about what happened in the final episode. This is a secret episode. I'm going to play it out. I'm not going to do as much talking, but that's pretty much what happened. But okay, that's it. There you go.
Darkness rules your
It's a little
heart.
eerie, this ending.
It gives
like,
me
certain parts of it
control.
just kind of creep me out. It's kind of like...
Muscle and sinew that once obeyed you now rebels against you. How you can remain here at all confounds the mind.
It's still my heart. You think you can just come in and take over? I'm not gonna sit by and let that happen.
Don't even entertain any notions of escaping me,
So
boy.
that's Xehanort.
In the
Terra.
end, your
This is like
heart
their
will be
hearts
engulfed
talking.
by mine forever.
They're sharing the same body. That's really weird.
You're gonna get shown the door, old man.
As I recall, you couldn't even handle your own darkness. How then will you triumph over mine?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, so that's how it is it? Someone else has set foot in your heart. Ericus, you sly fox.
I'm not afraid of what the darkness holds now. Even if you do wrest control of my heart from me. Even if you cast me into the deepest, darkest abyss. You'll never sway me from the one cause that pushes me to keep on fighting. Whatever the cost, I'm ready to pay it.
Brave words, to be sure. But I'm a patient man. We can take as much time as we need to settle this little property dispute. However, know this. You are just one of many roads that I might choose to take. Trust me, I made certain of that.
Xehanort is like so evil. Like, Jesus Christ. But Terra, good guy. He pulled through in a way. He's still fighting, even though he's not consciousness. But that's the body right there. That's... I don't know, I'm confused.
Hey, Mr. Master. Oh, come on. You don't even know your pal? Please tell me the amnesia was just a sick joke. Boy, this is some cliche. Hey, you're not... Terra. Just gotta check. As if. Well, don't sweat it. I got your back.
I was gonna say is that that guy, Xehanort. Oh, I don't know if he said Xehanort or Xemnas. Terra and Xehanort are inside that guy's body. They're kind of like their hearts are there. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. I love his narration. You just see the words and it's just, I don't know. I love the style of showing a story. This music is so good. Yeah, and I'm wearing blue, just like Aqua. Because I'm totally in love with this character. I think she's amazing.
Why, hello. It's not often I get visitors.
Please, call me Aqua. Why are you sitting here all alone in the realm of darkness? How did you end up here?
Well, I can tell you this is my second time on these shores. But unfortunately, much like the first, I do not remember who I am or whence I came. Everything was washed away in whatever currents carried me here.
That's too bad. I know I've been here a long time, wandering through the endless hours, unable to escape.
See, the game doesn't say how long.
You wish to return to your own world?
It's my
Someone
friends.
told me Aqua's been stuck in the
I
Darkness
promised
for
I'd be there
years.
for them.
Like, holy shit, you know?
Your friends. Somewhere in the scraps of memory I have left, you remind me of a boy I once knew. He is very much like you. True to his friends and kind, this boy travels to many worlds and fights to keep the light safe.
It's Sora.
Keep the light safe? I've been away too long. Did something happen out there? Are the worlds in danger?
Sad to say, they nearly fell to darkness more than once. But at every turn, that boy arrived with Keyblade in hand to save the day.
Huh? Wait a sec. Is his name Terra or Ven?
Neither of those, I'm afraid.
Should have known.
How long has it been since I met him? At least a year now, perhaps more.
Sorry.
Back then, my heart was clouded with vengeance. I did terrible things, both to him and his friends. I brought unhappiness to more lives than one. I felt something must be done. Was that why? A means of clearing my conscience, or perhaps out of a sort of scholarly instinct? While the boy slept his long sleep, I hid the results of my research inside him, transplanting the data to where it might best serve a purpose. In fact, I would like to believe maybe he can set things right. A boy like him who touches so many hearts, he could open the right door and save all those people whose lives I managed to ruin. So many are still waiting for their new beginning, their birth by sleep. Even me, and even you.
What's this boy's name?
His name is...
Sora.
It's such a good job with this ending. Just want to say this isn't real right here. This part with Ventus and him sleeping and waking up, it's not real. I had to look this up because he's still asleep, and Terra's not there either. This is supposed to be like a image of their hearts waiting for Sora. Everyone's waiting for Sora to come and save everyone, or something's right. That's what he says. She says that, it's just like, oh, I love her, dude. I legit love Aqua. Like, she's so, she's a great character. And there he is, their hero.
Sora. Riku. Your mind's made up?
Yeah.
Sora.
Kairi. It's just, they really need me. I have to go. I am who I am. Because of them.
See you soon.
Where it gets a little confusing for me. I think I get it. They just make it seem kind of confusing, where it says 1 and it says 0. It's just like, before Kingdom Hearts 1, this is what happened. And the whole rewind thing is just like, it's like, what's going on? Okay, earlier. So Aqua... Okay, I guess this does tell the time of how long Aqua's been in the Realm of Darkness. Because she
As
meets...
long as you're with me,
what are you
I'll
talking
always find my way back. Always.
about? Okay. I guess that makes sense. It just seems confusing. Like, at the end of the game, Aqua in her story, she meets Kairi. I think she meets Sora and Rika too. I don't remember. But Sora is like a little kid, like a 5-year-old kid. That's the first time she met him. And in the scene here, in the final episode,
What?
Sora's lights like comes and saves her. Not saves her, but like gives her hope that that he's there, he exists, that he's coming. But sorry. Oh, wait,
What is going on?
What if this cutscene in before I finish my point? 0.5. Okay, so what I was trying to say is that right now what's happening with Aqua is Sora is still a little kid. He's still like, this is like going back in time, even though this is kind of the end of the game. When she meets the hooded guy who I think is Ansem, then that's the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, and Sora's already kind of older and he already knows his destiny and all that, and so it's just a little confusing because they could have just said, you know, years later for to know how long Aqua's been here, but been in the Realm of Darkness. So that's all I want to say. The timeline is it's a little tricky, but I guess they gave you the hints to figure it out. So okay. So the gameplay, since I already had done it, and I did replay it, there won't be any more random encounters. There's a couple, but you can kind of go on by, quickly go through it, which is what I'm gonna do. So it's almost over. It like goes in the air when even though I'm on the ground, it like goes in the air.
Freeze!
Okay, you need to jump on it. There's weird energy like around it when you get like this close. Just push it back. Sorry, messed up. What's this way? Yeah, just fall. But look at this. Look at the Realm of Darkness. This is... I think it's scary. Just the whole idea of it. The thought of her just trapped here. I mean, she sacrificed herself for Terra. Oh my god, I just did this fall. Stupid. After I beat this game, I didn't know this. There's actually another game called I knew it existed, but I didn't know they remade it into an HD version. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, and that'll be eventually the game I'll play next. So I'm still trying to play the other games too, like 10 Memories and 358 Days divided by 2, whatever it's called. There's a lot of Kingdom Hearts games, but I eventually want to get to the HD remix because I seriously did not know it existed. And it's basically about Aqua showing how long and what she's been doing in the Realm of Darkness, how she's like despairing. Anyways, I wish she had super fight that Ventus has, but she doesn't.
Yeah! Fire! Yeah! Yeah!
So usually when you do play this stage, there's a lot more enemies. But again, I've already done it, and I guess the game won't let me. Oh, this is a treasure chest. The game doesn't reset all the encounters or something unless I get rid of my file and start over. So there's only one fight here, and that's it, and it ends. But the whole cutscene with everyone waiting for Sora, beautiful. Seriously, absolutely beautiful.
This monster. This is no Unversed. Just a dweller of darkness.
This boss fight is surprisingly easy compared to all the other boss fights. Jesus Christ, this game has some freaking really hard bosses. I've died so many times in each character's story.
Gotcha!
I didn't want that one, I want the other. The weirder. Not critical. A little easy. The mixer man. I wanted the other one, whatever, so she has, her and Terra have the close ones where they have this big sword, but anyways, there it is, the end.
Oh, could it be?
That's it. I only got part of those. I understood part of that, but yeah. Basically, it just comes down to just playing all the games. But my only biggest confusion is the Roxas and Ventus Sora connection. I don't know. I gotta play again. I gotta play the other games too. So this is a great game. I love it. I mean, I'm more excited for Kingdom Hearts 3 than I've ever been. But yeah, I got some other games I gotta play still. So, alright, that's it.